It's been called the gap, the field, the portal, the vortex, and the stillness. Getting in that gap, getting into that space, or creating space and staying connected to that space is a huge key in our life. And what that is, what is this staying connected? What is this field, this gap? And what that is, it is literally space, creating space within yourself. And there's two ways that you can, one, create the space, and the second part is to stay connected. How do we stay connected to that field, that space, that gap? So first of all, as the work we do here, the inner work, the alternate writing work, helps to unfreeze those tapes that keep looping inside of us, taking up space in our mind. So when we do the inner work, we are literally creating space within ourselves. So doing the alternate writing and unfreezing those tapes, those negative tapes that keep running and therefore creating negative experiences in our life, is the first key, doing the inner work. And the next part about that is to literally, consciously slow down your mind, slow down your thoughts, hence meditation. And in meditation, what we're doing is we're widening that gap, widening the space, creating more space within ourselves. We're separating ourselves from our thoughts, and that has multiple benefits to it. First of all, you separate from your thoughts to realize you're not your thoughts, and you can view them, have a choice around them, and you create that bigger gap, that bigger space. And it sounds very simple and very mundane, but what we fail to realize is there's a communication going on within that field. That when we allow that field, that space to come through us, when we get into a tough bind or a tough situation, if we could learn to slip into that gap, to trust that space, that emptiness, that stillness, what would happen is magic. That's where magic happens in our life. When we learn that there's something within that, there's life, there's energy, there's intelligence, there's love, and there's wisdom within that space, within that stillness and that silence. So when we start to get connected to that silence through meditation, we experience more harmony in our life. And all of a sudden things start to be working out. How does that work? And as we use it in our everyday life, then you'll start to see magic happening on an ongoing, consistent basis, and you'll start to use this amazing tool called the gap, the field, the vortex, the portal. You will create more space in your life. That creates more ease, creates more flow, and allows this natural intelligence to come forth through you. And this natural intelligence is specific to you. Within this space, within this field, is your ultimate life. It's specific to you. It's within you. And when you connect to this space and stay connected to this space and allow this energy to come forth through you, you will experience your life unfolding in a way that is dynamic and specific to you. So how do we do that? First of all, as we talked about, doing the inner work, doing the alternate writing work, and slowing down and freezing those tapes and making your unconscious conscious so you have a choice around it, so you're aligned. And the next part about that is your spiritual practice of meditation. So if you don't have a spiritual practice, start now. And that means meditation ultimately in the morning. And the key with this is, though, so many people, there's a lot of people that still meditate. They meditate in the morning, by the end of the day they're all stressed out and burnt out. So if you can stop throughout the day, even 2 or 3 times a day for 5, 10, 15 minutes or more if you can, but when you stop and reconnect, when you stay connected, you're allowing that wisdom, that love intelligence to come forth through you and work in your life. You're not alone. You have this wisdom, you have this intelligence. Stay connected. And when you stay connected, you will see your life happening in greater harmony, greater ease, greater abundance and prosperity, and you'll have more time. And in that time, you'll experience your time in a much richer, much more connected way. In your relationships, you'll be more productive, you'll have more fun, and you'll be freer. So embrace this key of the stillness, of the silence, of the gap, the field within you, and keep widening that gap through having a powerful meditation practice, a powerful practice of meditation in the morning and stopping throughout the day. Do your inner work, and between those two things, when you stay connected, you will find your life becoming a lot more fun, a lot more productive, and you also will find hidden passions and talents coming forth to be used. Let this come through you. Let your life be revealed, the amazing life that you came here to live, by staying connected. There's your tip of the week. Make it an extraordinary week.